Scorpios, hello, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of October 6th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's on the cards for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below, or you can also send me an email. Okay, on the 6th, we have a full moon happening in the sign of Aries. Now, full moons are all about completion and also we might come across some new information, new insights. So pay close attention to your intuition, what you are coming across, what kind of situations you are coming across, things like that. Because you might receive intuition is, especially at its peak during new moons and full moon time. So we want to pay close attention to what's going on internally, externally. All right, so Scorpio, your cards are Devil, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups. Okay, with Nine of Cups, it feels like this is comfort, and also, yeah, comfort. So it wishful thinking, Scorpio. So so what is it that you want to do? Because what I'm seeing is some closed out energies here. So like for this is all closed out, then Page of Swords could mean you being extra cautious. Four of Pentacles is also like trust issues may come up, and yeah, trust issues may come up, and it could also be that you are holding on to, clinging on to something that could be, maybe that is coming from that place of fear, that you will lose it, and what if you lose it. So for some of you guys, it could also be attachments, so something to do with your relationships, like the people you love, or it could be feeling extra protective towards something or someone. And yeah, something to do with trust is also coming through here, and this is a little bit exhausting. You know, there is a reason why this is happening. On this week, actually, Mercury is moving into your sign, and Mercury moving into your sign can make things a little bit intense, because your sign is all about truth and what's hidden underneath and things like that. Mercury is communication, information. So it looks like it may have something to do with the information that you are coming across. It could be the people around, the environment wherever you are. So it's like as if you are walking on the eggshells. Like this is you watching your thoughts, the words, as if you have to be extra careful, and it may feel like walking on an eggshell, like, and you don't even want to break the eggshells here, even though the eggshells are broken. So something like that. So being extra cautious. Um, so Nine of Cups here is where you are not doing anything about it. This is where it could either be procrastination. It's like you telling yourself, okay, I will do it later, or I will take care of it tomorrow, something like that. So right now you are not in the mood to do anything, is what I'm seeing here. And yeah, comfort is where what this energy is. Then here with the Devil card, this is something that is not healthy. So it could be again the people you are with, the environment, it could also be boredom. Familiarity breeds contempt. That could also be what this energy is, and it's same old, nothing new is happening. And you might also feel restricted, held back, somehow, as if like you don't have a choice, that you have to go with whatever it is, whatever is happening, things like that. So that this is restrictions, and um, like, yeah, that can make you feel suffocated. So no, like, and also with communication, it feels like the freedom of expression is not there, like as if you cannot speak your truth, like you cannot express your honest feelings, things like that. So it's not healthy, whatever it is, wherever you are, whatever it is that you are doing. Remember, there is a choice. It has to do with, see, the chains are loose. These people, they can take off the chain and go their own way. But if you are still feel, if you are if this is something that you are coming across, and if it feels this way, know that you are still making a choice, you know so be aware of the choices you are making. On the other hand, for some of you guys, it could be habits like food, drinks, people you are hanging out with, how you are spending your time, your energy, things like that. And patterns is also what this energy is like. For instance, some old habits and patterns that is again taking over, like falling back on old way of doing things, falling back on old patterns, something that is not healthy, is what I'm seeing here. So know how you want to navigate this situation and what needs to be done here, because it's very exhausting mentally, physically, emotionally. And this is also, it may have something to do with health issues. So it can manifest physically, like stress related health issues. So it can manifest physically as headaches, back pain, chest pain, congestion, inflammation, sinus issues, things like that. So just be aware of what's going on in the body, and know that maybe it has something to do with stress. What you are thinking about, what's happening in the mind, what's happening in the heart, where you are, and what needs to be released, so you can breathe. You can breathe and relax and enjoy your time. Yeah, so for some of you guys, it may have something to do with an experience, like something that is still active, something that you are still thinking about. On the other hand, it could also be something to do with money and finance. um, that what I'm seeing is that flow is not there. So you are, yeah, something unhealthy that you are still holding on to. Know if it's worth it, if it's worth your time, your energy. Sometimes it has to do with quitting, leaving. However, sometimes it also has to do with our own perspectives, the way we are seeing and understanding something. So uh, so that is something to be aware of. uh, to ask ourselves, is it like, what are my blind spots? Is there something that I am not really understanding here clearly? um, there are several things happening in the mind, like your thoughts about something, and that is actually creating tension in the body. By the way, devil is ruled by Capricorn, and page of swords here is air signs, so Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. So something to do with people you are interacting with, communicating with. And this is also where, as if like somebody is asking you to do something, Scorpio, and looks like you don't want to do it. But this is where you are telling yourself, okay, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. So yeah, something that you have to do. Okay, so the message here is trust. Wow. I was talking about trust. So trust issues are coming through very strongly for you guys. So something that needs to be addressed, maybe if this is an ongoing thing. Um, Like it could be a valid reason. Maybe, you are, wherever you are, maybe, that is, this is a situation, or it could be something else. So this requires, and Mercury in your sign is all about digging deeper in order to understand where this is coming from, what's going on, so you can then resolve these issues if this is something that is, um, that's an ongoing thing. So the message is, when love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Yes, that's where you are coming from. Looks like you are not doing anything here. You are waiting, waiting for what, Scorpio? Waiting for that perfect time, um, waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to change. Um, but while you, if that is something you need to do, what is it that you can do today in order to make yourself feel better? If you are feeling anxious, and if you are worrying about things, or if you are holding on to something that is not good for you, then what is it that you can do today to free yourself from this stuck energy, if there is something like that is happening in your life? And it's all about trusting yourself. Like, we don't have to, it's okay if, like, for instance, if there is something you want to do, like, okay, just an example, maybe you are starting a relationship, okay, and maybe in the past things haven't been going, maybe you had to face some heartbreaks or things like that, and now because of those experiences, maybe you have some kind of belief that you can't trust others, which is, like, I'm not judging, like, it's something that we all come across. And now you are with new people, new person, and if you are coming from the same beliefs, then regardless of what they are doing, what they are not doing, the trust issues still may come up, and it won't be possible for you to completely trust or open up or share. And when we don't do that, when that's the place where we are coming from, then uh, the people, the other person will also get that. It's all about energy. The other person will get the energy that you are sending out, and maybe they will behave the same way the past person did, or maybe they will just disappear you know so just an example, it doesn't have to be true for everybody, but something like that is happening. It could be happening in other areas of your life. So yeah, when we have that, it actually, it shows up in our communication. When it's not possible for us to open up and be free, and connect with people around, it shows up in our communication. We behave in a certain way, and uh, we don't engage, we don't participate, we you know measure every single word that we are speaking. And that is, um, I don't know, I can't be comfortable with such people, to be honest with you. I'm not sure about you, but when people are like that, like when they are measuring, if when they are like not honest and transparent and joyful and free, then I don't feel comfortable around such people. And I'm not the kind of person who, I can't like measure every single word. It's just like I want to feel free, like freedom of expression should be there, not regardless of where I am, like whether it's my professional life, whether it's my personal life. And but everybody is different, you don't have to be like me. So maybe wherever you are, this is a situation that's happening, and if you are someone like me, you are feeling that heat, you are feeling like this is exhausting. So know how you want to address it. So let me read this out to you just one more time. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. So maybe, that is what you are doing here. Even though it's not a healthy situation, you are still holding on to it because things are not uncertain. Like maybe you don't know what to do, or maybe you are still looking for something to change, um, things like that. So maybe this is the time when you are being patient, and you are waiting for something to open up for you. Until then, this is how you are feeling, Scorpio. But know how you want to address it and how you can take care of yourself, because you don't want to you don't want this to affect your health, you know so that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if these messages resonated, please do support the channel by liking, subscribing. Thank you. And I hope you have a relaxing, smooth week ahead. Take good care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading.